The world has completely changed since COVID in so many ways. Number one of those ways is housing. Look, they say that more than one third of the homeowners out there in the US today are never going to sell. I'm not quite sure if that's accurate, but I understand why they're staying put. And for the people that are buying, they're looking for completely different types of lifestyles and setups. And that's why in this video, I want to talk to you about, there's a lot of different ways to call it, multi-generational living, next-gen homes, teen room living, in-law quarters, whatever you want to call it. Even how about ancillary income? There's a lot of different reasons why people are starting to break up the normal housing that we used to have. We have children leaving the house later in life. Move out age is 24 to 27. That's a national average. Many of them go away to college and then they come back home. We also have one of the highest average first-time home buyers. Are you ready for this, guys? First-time home buyers, 38 years old, highest it's ever been. And the average age of all buyers that are happening since COVID are age of 56. So what does that tell you? It just, again, the world has changed. And here's another thing that people are now considering is moving back their parents well before they need that elderly care. So it's more of a combined family opportunity. It's grandparents on site, but separate living space. Now, here in the greater Phoenix area, we've always called those casitas. And that was kind of limited to the luxury homes. And we've now heard of a new term, which I'm familiar with from California, called ADUs. That's accessible dwelling units. Yeah, I really know about it, right? ADUs. Now, building an ADU can be very costly, and you need to find a part in the Phoenix area that has no HOA. And then you have to meet all these minimum setbacks and things like that. So the point of this video is we're going to talk about this combined living household, and we're going to tour not one, but two different builders. We're going to compare the two, and we're going to start with the most popular one, which is Lennar. But before I jump into the models, I want to talk about the community real quickly that we're at while we're doing this video. This is called Blossom Rock. It is located in Apache Junction. Now, before you go, ew, let's talk a little bit about what that means. This is a really good time, by the way, for me to show you this video or this map for the video. Look at this. I love this. This is, I'm going to change this so it's a little easier for you to read. This shows you the live traffic in the Phoenix metropolitan area. I am shooting this on a random Wednesday at 5 p.m. exactly. And you can see where the majority of the traffic is. If you live here in the Southeast Valley, if you work in the Southeast Valley and you live in the Southeast Valley, look how open the freeway system is compared to many of the other areas in the greater Phoenix area. I'm not going to say it's not busy because this right here is a little bit of a hang up and there is a little bit of a hang up here. But I'm happy to tell you that this road right here, the 202 freeway, has been working on massive expansion over the last year. It's been a nightmare for us who use that freeway. But once that opens up, you're not going to see this yellow here at all. The reason I'm bringing this up is because this particular community that I want to share with you, where we're showing these homes today, is right here. It's located in the furthest southeast part of the Phoenix area, but it's close to the freeway system. Everybody loves Queen Creek, but they love the prices of Santan Valley. But look at how there's no freeways here. So although a builder will tell you all day long that it's only 30, 35 minutes, don't believe them. Maybe at 3 o'clock in the morning. So location is super important, and proximity to a freeway system is what you really want to look for. Not only for the longevity of the value, the demand, but also 80% of jobs are located within 2 miles of the freeway. So if we're looking at an area like this that is right now right by a freeway, and we see a $6 billion campus opening up right here called LG Energy. That was a terrible square. Um, that is where this campus is going, and this part of the greater Phoenix area is going to explode. So I just want to forewarn you, this is a hot spot. Now, the biggest thing I hear from people when they hear the word Apache Junction is they are thinking about maybe some of the undesirable areas located in this part of Apache Junction. This part, oh, there goes my square again. This part of the Apache Junction honestly has a lot of RV parks, mobile home parks, retirement communities, and some very lower value properties. But you know what? Let me tell you this. This area is becoming in so much of a demand. Just trying to buy land these days is crazy. And the reason is these gorgeous mountains right here called Superstition Mountains. The views are outstanding and will blow you away. So you got to take some good with the bad. But what I want to say is this part of Apache Junction is a completely different setting. This is an absolutely breathtaking area. It is just a few miles away from Superstition. When we talk about poor quality air, and there is poor quality air in Arizona, or sorry to say Phoenix, this is something to consider. And the further you go south, for some reason, it gets worse. It gets worse. But this part of the area, it's so open. And although there's beautiful mountain views, because it's an open area, we get a little bit more breezes up this way. We get a little bit more rain up this way. It definitely feels, and the air quality you can look locally is actually a tad bit better. It's also, with its proximity to the freeways, it's already close to everything from massive medical care. Now, although Apache Junction does not have great schools, I'm gonna be honest with you, you can just pop right on over to your next door neighbor over at Mesa and also Queen Creek, as we have open enrollment. And that's what the majority of people do in the Phoenix metro area. Whether you're looking for a private school, if you're looking for a charter school, if you're looking for a school that maybe is more focused on the liberal arts part versus maybe academia, or maybe you want something specialized like robotics, and depending, of course, the age of your children, there's so many options in the greater Phoenix area, and the Southeast Valley is overwhelmingly pelted with amazing top-rated schools. Now, eventually, there will be a Great Heart Academy that will be on site at Blossom Rock. It's just not built. In fact, let's talk a little bit more about also what's not built, but is coming to Blossom Rock. Blossom Rock right now has a lake. So if you're looking for a community that has a lake that you can walk around, and you have the beautiful fountain, and you want to just go for walks with your pets or keep that healthy activity for yourself and your family, this is a community that is much more affordable than, for instance, like Barney Farms. It has beautiful lakes. Also, a lot of other lake communities that are much higher priced. This is super affordable, and you get a lake. And you want to talk about other things like a playground. I've never seen a playground like this at all. In fact, right now, when Blossom Rock isn't totally full, they let other neighborhoods come on in, and it's really fun for the kids, because I'll tell you, that's one of the things that's not so fun. When you move into the first phase of a community, and you move there for the amazing amenities for your children, and there's no other children for them to play with, it's kind of nice to see some of the other neighborhoods just pop on over, and there's a lot of activities for the kids. There's a lot of parks. There's even a park for dogs. So, that's kind of my thing. There will be a pool coming in phase 2. So that's going to be within a year or two, I'm going to say. In fact, Lennar, one of the builders out here, has just announced that they have already purchased the next chunk of land to start building on phase 2. So it's coming a lot faster than I think that we had all anticipated. There is currently 5 builders out there. Let me see if I can remember. I don't write this stuff down, you guys. It's all in my head. We have Pulte. We have Brookfield, who is the big developer as well. They're developing the entire community, but they also have homes. And let me add something real quick about Brookfield. If you haven't heard me mention, there is an Instagram guy that you want to watch called Sci-Fi Inspections. His name is Cy Porter. And I'll tell you, I realize he's only showing you the extreme and what he does find. He doesn't show you all the good stuff either. So it looks like everything is falling apart. But I have to say, there's some valuable information in here in his posts. And one of the things he has noted is that out of every single builder, even luxury builders are on his list as being, not great, except for one builder. He has given Brookfield a 5-star rating. Like he's like, this is the only builder I can't find anything. So if you're looking for quality and affordability and location, you're going to want to consider Brookfield. So we have Pulte, we have Brookfield, we have Tri Pointe. That's going to be luxury line here. Also, David Weekley, absolutely amazing. But honestly, the lots are kind of small for David Weekley. That's just my personal opinion, but they have beautiful floor plans over here. And then we also have Lennar. So yep, we have 5 builders in Blossom Rock. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to start with Lennar. Everybody knows Lennar. This is the next gen, but people don't realize that Lennar has more than one next gen type of home. And so we're going to take you through 2 different ones. There's actually, I think, 4 or 5, but we're going to take you through the most popular one first. It's called the Trillium. Now, here's the thing I want to share with you. We had a client that came in from New York. Now, when you come in from New York, everything seems cheaper here, okay? So, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because I want to talk about property taxes, because property taxes in Blossom Rock are a tad bit higher. If you haven't heard me or any other video YouTubers that you've been watching, have you been cheating on me? Mentioned there's a thing called the CFD. It's Community Facilities District. And that CFD is added onto the property taxes. And usually it's not a discussion that you have right up front, or they might mention the CFD, but nobody really knows how much it is. And it can be rather pricey over here at Blossom Rock. But you need to know what you compare it with, right? Okay, so for instance, Pinal County, which is part of where we're going to be showing here today, but also other Lennar properties are in Pinal County. Those tax rates are at 0.75%. And just to give you some comparison, this particular community is 1.1%. Now, again, it sounds like it's a lot of money, but when you look at it over the course of 12 months, it might only be like an extra $100 a month. I realize that's $100 a month, but I just want to bring that up. But this particular client, they didn't care about the property taxes being a little bit higher. But here's the thing. They were looking for the perfect floor plan, and then we were going to find the perfect location of that floor plan. And with Lennar, that's kind of hard, because it's not hard for us. It would have been hard if he didn't hire us. We enter into a contract, and we helped him weed through what he thought was over 50 different floor plans out of like 15 different locations. We actually narrowed it down to 6 locations, and we found like the 9 floor plans that worked for him. So this is where we started at the Trillium. This is, again, the next gen that everyone has grown to love. Let's see how the rest of them compare to this star. Right, we are at Lennar, the Trillium, a super popular next gen home. This is the casita. Let's take a look. This is the popular floor plan. They are building this all over Phoenix Valley, north, south, east, west, and the perfect one today. This is the secondary full kitchen. They do have gas services at this particular community. We're seeing that more and more with new communities. Let me tell you, 10, 15 years ago, the builders were not offering gas, so that's really nice that we're seeing that. This is a very nice full-size kitchen, beautiful counter space. What do you guys think of these beautiful? I love these. This is their espresso color. We're getting back to the natural colors, not so white anymore. This is such a warm cream and beige, what Arizona is known for. No pantry here, but we do have ample cabinet space. And you know what? You could put something right there against that wall if you needed more cabinet space. Full-size bath with a walk-in shower. Very tall doors. I like that. Looks modern.
with the washer and dryer in the closet. Boy, talk about convenience. Now that does take up your closet space though, so hopefully you're super organized. So Lennar only builds spec homes, okay? So there's nothing you can upgrade, there's nothing you can change. They basically tell you this is the color and this is how it comes. Look at the size of that counter. That is nice. And this part of the house does have the pantry that if you're looking for that. Boy, look at this. A lot of counter space, a lot of cabinet space. Large island. Now again, we've talked about the grade of materials that Lennar uses. This is their platinum package. This is the upgraded version. And again, we've talked about, or at least if you've watched many of my videos, we've talked about how thin this is, right? If you look at some of the more higher level homes, it's going to be the 3-inch width. So it's little things like that Lennar has to keep the price of the home. These don't have soft close, but that's how they keep it, I don't want to say affordable, but not expensive. How's that? So we have nice large size pantry, beautiful gas cooktops range again. I like this sink, the fact that it has 2 sections, but it's not a full 2 section. So see how we have 2 sections? I like this sink, other than stainless steel, because that's going to be leaving you lots of water spots. Microwave, so we don't have the big stainless steel hood. We have the traditional microwave right over the cooktop area. This particular home has a lot of really nice windows facing the backyard. You're going to want to be selective as to the direction the backyard is facing. The fact that there are so many windows towards the back of the house like this, you don't want this west facing, otherwise you're going to be fighting that sun. Little cozy, so no tub. We have the tall vanities, smaller sinks. We do have an ample size shower. No rain directly down, but you could get this shower head as they've done here to show you. And then we have the other vanity here. Plenty of room. We have our we have the water closet here. I thought this was storage. Okay, pretty decent size. And we have a very nice size master closet. Decent sized master suite. Oh, it looks so warm with these beautiful brown colors. I'm not sure I would like a chandelier right there above the bed. That just looks odd. But anyways, that's where the ceiling fan's probably going to go. Lennar doesn't let us go in the backyard either, so I can't really show you, but most of the Lennar properties have relatively small lots. I'm not going to say all of them. There is one community in the Northwest that has a series specifically 55 feet wide, another series that are 58 feet wide. Of course, I'm talking about the lot size. And some of them are 120 feet deep and some of them are 125 feet deep. But this home, you're really not buying for a backyard. You're buying for, obviously, the livability of this home. This is the area that we missed. So washer, dryer, hookup. There doesn't seem to be an option to have a sink, as you heard from our other family. Nice hall bath. Fiberglass surround tub. We have, this is a good sized bedroom. This is a very nice sized bedroom. Very nice. Loving this. Carpets in the bedroom. This is, in my opinion, the cheapest kind of carpet you can get. These are also blinds, not shutters. So these are some of the things when we talk about buying new construction. Some of it is builder grade. And so that's why I also tend to like, or at least introduce, newer construction instead of just new construction, because if somebody else moved in that home as the original owner. Maybe they already put the pool in. Maybe they already put shutters on the home. Maybe they've already made some improvements that you don't have to make.
Well, you guys got like the whole combo in that, right? Those were good questions that he was asking. So again, you have to weigh out the pros and cons, what's important to you. They were really interested in making this a very personal home, like picking out different things. And so it was a little discouraging that with Lennar, you can't make any changes. Now they do have the premium package on whatever 98% of their homes, but their premium package is kind of the base package for comparing it to other builders. See, it's like all these little different things. We'll come back to the conversation about pricing and areas. Let's take a look at the second next gen called the Revolution. That's actually just an itty bit smaller. It's just the way it's laid out is totally different. And it only comes with a 2-car garage. Let's check it out. This is called the Revolution.
The Revolution is very similar to the next gen. It's almost the same square footage, but the agent told us it feels a little smaller, even though it isn't. So let's check it out and let's see if we can figure it out. I can already tell this home feels warmer just with the colors. Yeah, and the tile flooring. Yeah. Okay. So the front of the house right here, right off to a good sized bedroom. This is a beautiful countertop. It has a cocoa color bathtub, and again, nice sized bedroom. These are standard size closets. These are not walk-in. And this would be the entrance from the garage. This is a 2-car garage only. I think all of them are. Ooh, look at the size of this. Got it. This one only has a 2-car garage. That's what I thought. This is a really, wow. I feel like this is an apartment. Wow. I like this. Wow. Clearly, this feels so much bigger. The main house might feel smaller, but I feel like this is bigger. What do you guys think of this quartz? Do you like this color? This one has more cabinet storage right here. The other one didn't, it ended at the end of the fridge. So it's not a ton of pantry space, but it's more pantry space than the other one had. Direct access to the backyard too. Oh, I like that. I wonder if it's gonna let me go out because the last one wouldn't because, nope. They don't want us out there. You can't, there you go. Can you see it on the camera there? Little space for a barbecue and a little table and chair. Better size closet. Yeah, much better closet. I don't think enough people come and look at this floor plan. I like it. Again, if you're really trying to make it, oh, look at that. See? I didn't even notice it before. Those will not be glass doors, but they're showing it. So it's not taking up the closet space. This is still good living space right here. So here's this. Oh, is this the only pantry? Okay, so you lose some of the pantry space from the main house. It's a smaller feel in the living space. That is a very cool shelving in it. Again, don't be distracted by the decor. The way it's set up, this is the same exact depth of the backyard, but it has more usable space because it has a smaller footprint. Again, it depends on what your priorities are. You have to think about that. What your priorities: livable space, usable space, outdoor space, garage space. So you don't forget you lose a whole garage spot. What weird wallpaper. That's not my favorite. That looks so cheap. Sorry, just saying. More storage. I was going to say I recently did a survey amongst my many thousands of friends on Facebook, and I asked people if they could buy their home again, what would be different. And the tie was an extra half bath and an extra garage space. So going to a 2-car garage is kind of hard for people today. I'm gonna liken this master bedroom, primary bathroom better because it has one long counter cabinet instead of the 2 smaller ones. I don't know. Clearly there's not going to be room for a bathtub in the master, so if that's important to you, that's not going to work actually in any of the 2 that I just showed you today. Good sized master closet. So the difference I see, first of all, I like this. I'm going to call that an apartment. I love that apartment better. I like this one better. Yeah, I do because the washing machine and dryer isn't in the closet. Have you not been in there yet? Oh, let me see your. So the negative. So,
I thought that other extra building was pretty spacious. So
oh, wait till you see this one.
more spacious. I'm fine with having that, like specs.
Ah, yeah. This one, yes, you give up more of the main house and you give up pantry and you're giving up a full car garage. Okay.
This one we know already.
You don't like or you do like?
No, I don't like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't like the kitchen. It's too small.
Okay.
Like the floor plan. Yeah, someone run. I mean, it's great that the island still has the 5 seating, but it's just we're gonna be on top of each other again.
Okay.
Like in
Yeah.
our house.
Yeah. This house, you definitely are giving more room to the guest
Right.
in order to.
And I don't like the idea that the table's right there.
Yeah. No, it's the same size lot, but it has a different footprint. And so you have more usable space, right? So it's like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, you got to weigh out the pros and cons. No pantry, no deal. Okay.
So here is where we were able to save our client a ton of time going to every single community they were interested in and looking at every single floor plan. They knew they wanted a next gen, and we knew that Lennar offered the same thing. Lennar, love them or hate them, they are a cookie cutter builder. So take this into consideration when you're buying their home, guys. You're buying it now. You love the multi-gen because it works for you and your family. It's not going to be appealing to the masses when you go to resell. And the reason you're buying it from Lennar today is because it's brand new. But when you sell it in 10 years, it's just going to be a 10-year-old home. And the amount of these that are being sold over the last few years, not only do I think Lennar will still be selling in the Phoenix metro area somewhere, but there's going to be a lot of them. Always think about your end game at the beginning. What is the resale going to be like when you're buying the home? You want to make the best choices in the beginning. And here's the other thing. How do those new construction salespeople get buyers to buy homes on busy roads or backing to power towers? I can guarantee you that none of those buyers had representation because us realtors would not, I don't know about all realtors, but I care about my client and I want them to get the best possible deal, location, home, price, everything. I would never let a buyer, I'm not going to hold them against it, but I would just make sure they know they're not making the best decision for their future. There, I said it. Now, here's what I want to point out. This particular location is in Apache Junction, as I pointed out. Let's pull up that map again, just so you can, because I want to point this out. This is super important. I feel like a mom right now. I'm going to turn the mountain off so you can see what it is. All right. So the location we were looking for this home was right here, just to make it a little bit, right? This same floor plan was being offered right here. And let's just say right here. Okay. This one right here, the Trillium came in right around 670. Right here in Queen Creek, which has better schools, has a lot more shopping. And so that's the plus of buying in Queen Creek. But the negative is you still have pretty bad traffic and maybe a further commute. But here's the thing. Queen Creek is a lot more expensive than Apache Junction. So that same exact home at a community called Madera is going to be $690,000. The exact same home. So you're going to be paying about $15,000, $20,000 more in Queen Creek. Now, if you wanted to save a lot of money, you're going to be not as much shopping, dining, not close to freeways, not good schools, all the negative, and a further commute, you can save $100,000. So you have to, so that same home in Santan Valley was $575,000. So that's where you have to like decide what's important to you. Are you really on your mortgage, restrictive, or do you have room on your budget to, Queen Creek's the most expensive, then Apache Junction because of its proximity, and then Santan Valley is the least expensive. Know that Santan Valley is going to continue to be congested. You're not going to see a shopping mall coming in here, and you're really not going to see even Costco or the small mom and pop shop restaurants and bars and things that people absolutely love about living in these types of communities. So until that freeway gets built, which is called the North-South, I'm sure they're going to come North-South corridor, which is going to be about 10 years. And I cannot find anything online to show it to you guys. I continuously call my commercial developer people. They're like, it's coming, it's coming. I'm like, prove it. So I'm just going to have to keep saying it. About 10 years. Now, Revolution, that's going to be right at $580,000 in Apache Junction. So I like the Revolution. If it was two, let's say two best friends that were buying a house, they wanted to live together, but not really, like they didn't want roommates per se. I thought the Revolution was perfect for that because I felt like the home was kind of equal. But if you have like more of a full family and have like just maybe grandparents or in-laws or maybe an adult child, the Trillium works best. So it depends on works best for you. But the Revolution at the $580 price point at Apache Junction, I thought was phenomenal. And in Queen Creek, it was $622. Just to let you know, to again, comparison. And down in Santan Valley, are you ready for this, guys? $475. Here's the thing though, if me and my girlfriend were driving home and we finally got home, we'd be at each other's throats or drinking a lot of wine to just calm the heck down. Santan Valley, you got to stomach that traffic. And most people in Arizona don't like the long traffic, the commutes. All right, let's check out the next builder. This is Brookfield Homes. Brookfield, I'll be honest with you, when I did a video on Blossom Rock when they first opened up, I was overwhelmed by Brookfield. I feel like they almost had too much to look at. And then each home was like, then you can change this or move this, and it was like overwhelming. So what we did again, before the client came to town, we went through their like dozens of options, knowing what the client wanted, and we nailed it. We got it down to 2 homes, and that's what these 2 homes are. Let's check them out. This is a hot spring day in New York, and we're all bundled up with our coats. Oh, so it's interesting that other salesperson was like, oh yeah, it was Lennar. It wasn't. So it's offered here, clearly. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what he said.
Yeah, we said this is.
You know what was
Snuck in
confusing
behind
to
us.
us in this one? See these little things here?
Oh yeah, that we.
So we were trying to figure out what's built here, what's not, because all these add-ons.
Remember I just told you?
Yeah, these
This
are all
builder
add-ons.
is so confusing because they offer so much.
Yeah.
That's what.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like for
So
example,
let me tell you, if you want to build to your own needs, you're going to sit down at a design center appointment for about 4 hours, maybe even 6 hours. And you're going to go through all the options, the upgrades. You get to pick the flooring, you get to pick paint color, you get to pick, just every little detail. It sounds daunting, but it's very exciting.
No, I like that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that.
from the architectural world. So
Oh, yeah.
That's what I have
Yeah,
in Korea,
and
so-
again, this builder has so many options. It's unbelievable. And like I said, the quality of this builder is fantastic.
But it's
I'm
saying-
telling you, it is confusing because they offer almost
it's
too
saying
much.
Optional powder room, but then it says included optional cabinets. But there
Well,
are no
you don't have to go
with the powder room, you can do this where this part of the house is converted into cabinets.
Because the laundry room.
Right.
Is right here. Yeah.
So you could have, yeah, if you don't need this extra
The
powder.
laundry room comes longer.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're talking about like dry storage, this might be another
Yeah.
area, yeah. Nice hall bathroom. Tall vanity, lots of space, lots of big wide open space here.
Oh yeah.
Like this. Here's the separate living space. You could make an office. Oh, obviously a workout room, second family room. Smaller bedroom. Maybe it would make for a nice guest room. Very nice sized living space. Huge kitchen. Look at the space between the center island and the cooking area. I love the space in here. Big sink, a lot of water spots though. I know you're not thinking about it. Another separate little area, great little coffee spot, ginormous pantry, double ovens. Refrigerator, kind of, this is great. Out of the way, people aren't going to be walking by you. You can unload it straight from the fridge. It's right there on the countertop. This beautiful gas cooktop stove. Microwave, so we don't have that hood. Big area for dining, separate. Just feels very spacious in here. And I really love this color too. It's a sage green. Feels good energy. Love the separate exit here. If you're gonna go have a pool or jacuzzi, you can stop right on out. Average shower, no bathtub, lots of area, lots of space though. Oh, this is nice. Check this out. Whoa. I'm gonna close that door. I'm gonna go over here in this cubby. I know you guys probably can't tell, I'm coming around the corner. Lots of room here, and it has two, wow, it goes all the way over here. And then this is where we just came in and the laundry room. Plenty of room here to add a pool on a single level. That's a big plus. We have a nice decent side yard. You could put a storage shed over there. We also have a nice covered area.
Okay, so you could see the quality difference. Did you guys notice that? I know the clients did, and they really liked it. There were some negatives though, and they weren't quite sure that this would work for them. So we have one more to show them. It's called the Solstice from Brookfield. Let's take a look.
Okay, we're gonna look at this. This is now the Solstice model that I think that they're going to love. Again, yeah, they call this the multi-gen suite. We have a nice bedroom over here. Full bath. Another full bath. So this is the full bath for the multi-gen suite. Oh, and then if we had walked in and turned right, we have the garage, room for cabinets, or as you see, a nice dresser here. We have another bedroom over here with its own full bathroom again. Let's go check out the living space. Big open area. See right over here, we have another bathroom. Powder room. Laundry room. Office. Oh, nice big open area here. I think they're gonna like this kitchen. They're really kitchen people. Oh my gosh, look at this storage. Wow. And pantry. Nice. Lots of space here. Oh, look at this shower. Beautiful, super wide, open space, raised cabinet, tons of mirror, and you could even put another cabinet chest right there. Water closet, and let's see how big this is. This is awesome. Lots of room. You could have one of those companies come in, California Closets, and really make use of all this space. There's a lot of room in here. So I feel like this house addressed the concerns you had from the other house. You said it didn't have a separate space for her. Very separate, tons of bathrooms, and you guys haven't even got into this room, the primary yet. But I had a feeling you'd like this. Look at the extra counter space in the cabinets here, like so much room.
Because normally, when normally they do is they take and they extend the cabinets that way. I mean, the counter that way.
Yeah, oh, and you could, if that's what you wanted to do. You could even put a hutch or some other kind of shelving. This place has a ton, and then just from here too, this is just such a nice presence. It just absolutely is. Wait till you see the primary. It's a little bit more private, huh? I'm freezing in here.
I have these circled. I wonder if Agave is the one that they don't have modeled. And then Solstice, they just didn't have any quick move-ins is probably what she's saying. Are you recording?
Yes.
Yes.
That's okay.
This is Sharon. Then my daughter said, where's the rest of the door? I'm like, no, that's the way.
That's the modern showers, yeah. Look, such a large prime. Look at how look at how big this room is. The shower is, yeah, it's a family shower. We like this one.
We found it, right? That home, it just eluded class. And I loved how much they loved it, including their daughter, their adult daughter. So look, if you guys, whatever you guys are looking for, we're going to find it for you. We're going to get through that haystack, the mounds, the options, the choices. Don't forget, area is so important. Just give us a call. We're going to help you get through that. That's what we specialize in. Even if you don't know what you want, here's the biggest question we get all the time. I don't know where to start. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We will set up a Zoom meeting and we're going to have a conversation. I'm going to probe you. I'm going to prompt you with questions. You're going to give us your input, even if you don't have a rehearsed question and answers. We're going to help guide you down the road that you need to get to find that perfect home. It's not just about looking at new construction online. It's not just going on Zillow. I'm telling you guys, it's so much more. In fact, let me tell you something real quick before you go. Received a phone call from some amazing people that are moving here from the southeast part of the country. And they're coming out to visit a builder. And the builder actually said, don't worry, you don't need a realtor, to be honest with you, because we're just going to pay a commission. They're not going to do anything for you because we're not giving you a discount. We're not giving them a discount. You might as well just come on in and work with us. And if you don't hurry and get out here, you're going to lose these lots that you're looking at. In addition to that, they're talking about the livability and the quality and everything. And here's the thing. They're not mentioning any of the cons. I'm going to tell you, there are cons in everywhere you pick. Apache Junction has that bad name, towards the north part of 60. Santan Valley has the really bad traffic problems. Queen Creek, I haven't figured out the negative there. The point is, I'm going to tell you, I'm a straight shooter, guys, and the builder is not there to represent you. They are there to sell you. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. days, nights, or weekends. You can also just quickly click on my website. It's amazing. Just built it out for you guys based on the questions you guys are asking. Check out the map feature. You can just go on my website. If this area, part of town doesn't work for you, just click on the map and it's going to lead you to the videos for that area. You just got to give us a call. I can't wait to talk to you guys. Happy 2025. Talk to y'all soon. Bye. Oh, I always forget to ask this. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. By doing so, you'll be notified each and every time I release a new video, which is every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. But this will also tell YouTube the kind of people that like my videos, and it will get in front of more people like yourself. So you'll be helping the home buying community as well. We can't wait to see you. Subscribe now.